Scott McKain is in this particular speech is dealing or is addressing a group of more than 3,000 people, and he's going to be talking about customer service. And he's going to be talking about customer service. So I'm going to play this by pausing it at points of time, because there will be some points that he mentions or talks about, which I think it is important that we think about and understand and we apply.
Absolutely. IBM invited me to speak at a meeting on customer loyalty down in Jacksonville, Florida. So I flew into Jacksonville, and I flew in there on Delta Airlines. I don't know if any of you flew Delta. Delta stands for Delays Every Landing Through Atlanta. Don't expect luggage to arrive. Didn't even leave the airport. Don't ever land there again, okay? So the flight's late, and I finally get in, and I get my old beat up bag, my old tire.
Now he's speaking on customer service. He's speaking to 3,000 people. And what did he tell you about Delta? So many negative. You remember our talking about how many negative messages and what people do? Just imagine the amount of damage he's causing to Delta. Now, maybe Delta is good, maybe Delta is bad, maybe Delta has given him a bad deal, maybe Delta's but the point is, just see human behavior. And this is supposed to be a motivational speaker. So he is an influencer. And he goes around the world, and possibly if he's doing this for one talk, he's possibly done this for every talk. And he's got laughs, right? He's got laughs. Don't ever land there again, people clap. Don't expect luggage to arrive, people clap. Did not even leave Atlanta, did not even leave the airport, people clap. उसको मजा आ रहा है कि लोग हंस रहे हैं, तो वो रिपीट करता है, क्योंकि जिस चीज पे हमको एनकरेजमेंट दिया जाता है वो बिहेवियर हम बार बार करते हैं. Right? Encouragement comes from not shabashi. Encouragement comes from attention. जब बच्चे थे पर्दे को खींच के ऊपर चढ़ने की कोशिश करते थे तो अटेंशन मिलता था, और जब भी फिर मम्मी अटेंशन नहीं देती है तो मैं क्या करूंगा, पर्दा खींचूंगा. जब अच्छा बच्चा बन के पढ़ाई करता हूं तब तो आके अटेंशन नहीं देती है ना. So what I got draws attention, I will repeat. And he's getting attention. So he's repeating this across the country perhaps. It's a very important lesson in customer service, that what we say and what we do can create so many ripple effects. So how we deal, how our customer is talking about us, the voice of customer to third party is so very important for us to capture. And which is why in large organizations, especially in retail organizations, they do things like mystery shopping and stuff like that. But you can't, you're a small customer base, you cannot go and do mystery shopping. आपके कस्टमर को जाके पूछो, अच्छा वाइंडिंग में कैसा है आपका, वो तो पता चल जाएगा. अच्छा स्पेनिक के बारे में पूछना है क्या? He knows, right? You cannot do mystery shopping. But can you find out what is he saying to his customer, about his product? And if he's saying, my product is the best because we have the best winding, he's not mentioning your name, but he's going and pushing your product, you know you have a satisfied customer. Are you finding that voice of customer? Are you listening to that voice of customer? Are you going beyond your customer and listening to his voice? Search the ripple effect. रिपल इफेक्ट कितने दूर तक गया है, उस रिपल को खोजो, उस रिपल कहाँ तक वो वेव जा रहा है, उसके पीछे दौड़ो और उसको सुनने की कोशिश करो. तब जाके हम लोगों को पता चलता है क्या एक्चुअली मेरा कस्टमर बोल रहा है.
Everybody, and now I walk out of the airport and I get in the taxi cab line. So I'm standing in the cab line, finally get to the front of the cab line, worn out, it's after midnight, standing there. A guy pulls up in a cab just like this, jumps out of the cab, points at me and says, "Are you ready for the best cab ride of your life?" You know, I said, yeah, I guess so. He said, well, hop on in. So I'm kind of halfway afraid, you know, now. So I get in the cab and the guy jogs over and he gets my bag and he puts it in his trunk and he jumps into the car and he turns around and he sticks out his hand and he says, Mr. McCain? I said, well, yeah, but...
How did he pick up the name? Exactly, on the luggage tag, right? You'll hear him say that. He picked up the name from the luggage tag. Now, we've all experienced cab drivers, right? I mean, I don't know about the Pune airport, I haven't used it much, but the Bombay airport, you walk out, whatever, 1 o'clock at night. I just came back from Goa recently and my flight was delayed. 1:30 it landed. I'd done a whole day training session, which means I had woken up at 3 o'clock, caught a 5 o'clock flight, done a training session through the whole day, landed up at the airport, found the flight to be delayed, stayed at the airport, and Goa airport's not 3.5 hour waiting ka kuch nahi hai wahan. But luckily I carry books with me all the time, so I was reading, but then I was not resting, so I was tired. And it's a very short flight, so you can't really go to sleep. And by the time catching up with your sleep, you're already landing, so you've woken up at 1:30 and then you stand in the queue, and my house is very near the airport, so taxis don't even go. So you have to go by auto. And you're standing in the auto queue and the auto wala comes up and I says, Andheri mein jana hai. Andheri nahi jaunga. That's my experience. See the experience that this guy is having. 12 o'clock at night, he's landed in this airport, and this guy jumps out. He uses the word jumps out, and with huge amount of energy shouts and says, are you ready for the best cab ride of your life? Takes immense amount of product confidence to be able to say something like this, right?
How did you know my name? He said, I saw it on your luggage tag. Figured I might as well use it. He said, I'm Taxi Terry. I thought, oh, great, a motivational cab driver, you know. I shake his hand, hi, Terry. So we take off. He says, so where are you going tonight, Mr. McCain? I said, well, heading to the Marriott downtown. He said, fantastic, sir. Let's check out the weather. He reached.
This video is quite old in the sense that this is around early 90s, around early 90s. So that's the context that you must understand what he's doing over there in this particular incident. अभी जो होने वाला है ये हमारे लिए आज को irrelevant है, but अभी जो ये बोलने वाला है वो 90s के यदि आप context में देखें तो सोचिए क्या हो रहा है.
Is over now. All of a sudden, I realize he's got this pocket PC mounted at a very elaborate bracket in his dash, and he hits a button and the screen pops up and he's got a magnifying thing over it, so very clearly I can read from the back seat what's on the screen. He's live real time on the internet. Weather.com pops up. You can see the seconds ticking away. It is the up to the second weather forecast for the next 3 days for Jacksonville. He says, oh, Mr. McCain, I hope you are a golfer. You're going to have fantastic weather here in Jacksonville. He says, sir, first of all, tell me, why are you here? Well, I told him a little bit about the companies like I told you, and then I told him about, here to give a speech on customer relationships. Customer relationships, I am so into that, he says. Do you mind if I record our conversation? Who are you really, Have you seen Taxi Cab Confessions on HBO? I think, by the next show. And wait. How come you are so able to record the conversations in your cab? He says, well, you see, sir, I set it up that way because that way if, like Dr. Smith, a local customer, he gets in the cab and I'm taking him to the airport and he mentions that his daughter Jill is just enrolled in Vanderbilt. As soon as he gets out of the cab, I record that information. And then that night when I get home, I take all these little recordings I've made throughout the day and I take that information and I enter it into my database. A cab driver with a database. So the next time that the doctor calls for a ride to the airport, I've got that ready, it kicks it out. He gets in the cab, I turn to him and say, by the way, doctor, how's Jill doing at Vanderbilt? He said, you think he's going to ride with anybody else?
Somebody here was talking about saying, I want to build relationships with my customers, right? आई थिंक इट वाज यू पराग, आपने रिलेशनशिप के बारे में कुछ बताया था, राइट? इंटरैक्शंस, रिलेशनशिप्स, बॉन्डिंग, आई हर्ड दोज वर्ड्स. Where is the bond going to get created? The bond doesn't get created at the commercial level. It gets created at the personal level. And while I keep saying that my relationship with my customer is always going to be a relationship with the customer, but fortunately for us, human beings are not train compartments. Oh, मैं अभी ट्रेन कंपार्टमेंट में सेकेंड क्लास में बैठा हूँ, मेरा बिहेवियर ऐसा. मैं अभी फर्स्ट में बैठ गया, मेरा बिहेवियर ऐसा नहीं होता है. सेकंड में मार खा के आएंगे तो फर्स्ट में भी चिल्लाएंगे. घर में बीवी झाड़ू से मारेगी तो आके एम्प्लॉय के ऊपर उतरेगा, है कि नहीं? वी आर इंटीग्रेटेड होल्स. वी आर वन इंटीग्रेटेड होल. So therefore, if I can build that huge amount of personal connect that is there, then I'll never lose customers. Or even if I do, it will not be because of reasons that are in my control. Right? I've forgotten the name of the book. There is this guy who is the India's topmost insurance sales agent from Nagpur. His name is Bharat Parekh. LIC का है. उसने किताब लिखी है. I've forgotten the name of the book. It's very easily available. आप kindly Google कर लीजिए and if you can buy the book. Now, he is obviously talking about B2C. He is obviously talking about insurance बेचता है वो, right? But उसने relationship building के कुछ तरीके उसके अंदर में दिखाए हैं, बोले हैं. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि वो हमें यूज करने हैं. मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि एक आम इंश्योरेंस एजेंट जो ग्रेजुएट भी नहीं है, आज उसने MBA तक कर लिया है, वो सब उसने बाद में पैसा बनने के बाद किया. सब उसने, उसकी सारी पढ़ाई पैसा बनने के बाद हुई. पैसा उसने बनाया एज एन इंश्योरेंस एजेंट बिना पढ़ाई किए. और वो एक ही चीज बोलता है, मेरे सेल्स कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर डिपेंड करते हैं. सिंपल. नाउ ऑब्वियसली ही कम्स फ्रॉम नागपुर, सो ही हैज वन बिग कस्टमर. कौन? ऑब्वियसली. And I do some work with Nagpur, so I had got to in some interaction with Bharat, and he took me to his customers in Haldiram. So we went there, and I asked this gentleman कि आपने उससे खरीदा. The check at that point of time was for 3.5 crores. 3.5 करोड़ का इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम उन्होंने दिया था. 25% कमीशन था. उस प्रोडक्ट का 25% कमीशन था. आपने किकबैक नहीं मांगा. रिबेटिंग तो नॉर्मल है. और 3.5 करोड़ का 25% कितना होता है जी? राइट? 80 लाख रुपया. 80 के ऊपर थोड़ा सा, 85 लाख रुपया. 85 लाख रुपया में तो आदमी बीवी को बेच देगा. और यहाँ ये आपने मांगा नहीं. उन्होंने कहा, समीर साहब आपको पता नहीं है कि भारत मेरे लिए क्या है. तो मैंने बोला, मगर उसके ये 3.5 का जो आपने चेक दिया उसके पहले तो कोई रिलेशन नहीं थी. तो ये क्या बोला आपने? किसने बोला आपको? उसको ये 3.5 करोड़ का चेक मेरे से लेने के लिए 15 साल लगे. और इस 15 साल में उसने मेरे लिए क्या क्या किया उसकी तालिका मैं सुनाऊं तो आप यहां से चेयर से गिर जाएंगे. And he couldn't have afforded to do anything which was monetary. And for the Haldirams, क्या भी कितना भी वो पैसा खर्चा कर लेता, उस पैसे से तो उनका नापना था ही नहीं. You should read his book. Amazing innovative things that he has done. वो बोलता है बर्थडे को मैं सबको एक ग्रीटिंग कार्ड भेजता है. मैं ग्रीटिंग कार्ड नहीं भेजता हूं. मैं ना छोटा सा खर्चा करता हूं. डिपेंड करता है कैटेगरी ऑफ माय कस्टमर के ऊपर. राइट? तो चुन्नू कस्टमर है तो छोटा है गिफ्ट, बड़ा कस्टमर है तो बड़ा है गिफ्ट, और अच्छा कस्टमर है ना तो उसको मैं बॉन्साई भेजता हूँ। 1500-2000 रुपये की बॉन्साई का जो पेड़ होता है, पौधा, वो बहुत सुंदर से सजा के अच्छा से, और कहीं उसके ऊपर में मेरा नाम नहीं रहता है, फ्रॉम भरत पारेख नहीं लिखा होता है। या आप लोग में से कितने लोग हैं जिन लोगों की कॉन्फ्रेंस में जाते हैं तो वहां आपको वो बैग मिलती है ना, और बैग के ऊपर में बड़े बड़े से छाप के दिखते हैं फिक्की। वो बैग क्या करते हैं आप? मैं बताऊं मैं क्या करता हूं? मेरे ड्राइवर को दे देता हूं, क्योंकि वो फिक्की लिखी वाली बैग मैं नहीं यूज करने वाला हूं। तो फिक्की हैज नाउ रियलाइज्ड, तो फिक्की अब क्या करता है, फ्लैप के अंदर में लिखता है ताकि कहीं तो यूज कर ले। तो ये क्या बोलता है, मैं बॉन्साई देता हूं, तो इसका क्या फायदा? बॉन्साई के साथ उसकी रिलेशन क्या होगी? रोज की, रोज उसको उसमें पानी देना है, और रोज जब वो पानी डालेगा भरत पारेख को याद करेगा। कितनी छोटी चीज है मगर उसने कितना दिमाग लगाया है कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर। I really encourage you to read that book. छोटी किताब है, उसने अपनी लाइफ के बारे में लिखा है, उसने अपने बारे में लिखा है, उसने अपनी मेंटर के बारे में, मिस्टर मूलचंदानी के बारे में लिखा है। मिस्टर मूलचंदानी हैज़ बीन माई मेंटर ऑल्सो इन एटलीस्ट माई लर्निंग इंश्योरेंस। मेरी इंश्योरेंस की सीखने में मूलचंदानी साहब ने मुझे भी बहुत कुछ सिखाया है। तो दैट इज़ हाउ आई नो भरत। एंड he has written about his guru, he has written about his teacher, he has written about his learning journey, he has written about how he does business. It's a very, very interesting book to read. He has moved from becoming an agent to becoming an entrepreneur because he runs an office with 150 people. 150 आदमी की ऑफिस है उसकी। वो बोलता है सिर्फ एक काम मैं करता हूं, फॉर्म पे साइन कराने मैं जाता हूं, इसके अलावा मैं और कुछ काम नहीं करता। साइन हो गया ना, अब मेरी एक टीम है जो उसका कस्टमर सर्व, उसके साथ वो दौड़ेगी, पॉलिसी जमा कराओ, वापस पेपर लेके आओ, मेडिकल करवाने के लिए एक टीम के लड़के हैं वो दौड़ा के मेडिकल करवाएंगे, दूसरे लड़के हैं वो बाद में वो उसकी जो हर रिन्यूअल का करेंगे, मेरा एक टीम है जो अकाउंटिंग करता है, मेरा एक टीम है जो इंसेंटिव प्लानिंग करता है, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा। ये सब कुछ, ऑल ऑफ दिस इज वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम, बट इट इज नेसेसरी। माई जॉब इज टू सेल। His understanding of his own role, his clarity on understanding his role, and thereby focusing on that role by giving up other things for which he is taking a risk, because he is paying almost 2.5 crores to 3 crores per year as salary. Declared figures, and this is all white income, is he has earned in the year 2015-16 14 crores as commission, out of which he pays 3.5 to 4 crores as salaries and other infrastructure cost to his office. And his stand is very clear: if I don't pay this 4, then I will earn 4. I earn 10 because I pay 4. कलेजा तो चाहिए ही, मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ, but focus भी चाहिए, clarity चाहिए कि मेरा रोल क्या है, मैं क्या लेकर आता हूँ इस टेबल पे. So please read his book. But let's carry on with Taxi Terry. Madam, can you please send us your photograph and the way in which you spell your name so that your ID card and your visiting cards are ready? Were they made ready? I don't know. I don't care. It was a point of interaction and engagement with a prospective customer, employee. Doesn't matter.